I'm Dr. Rajiv Agarwal. I am conducting this Purpose Success Summit for achieving financial freedom. This is a summit for 40 authors of book GRAIL, Take Your Life Right with Purpose. This book is an anthology of purpose in which 40 authors have written their journey of life and also about what they do, why they do, their purpose of life. I'm Dr. Rajiv Agarwal, life and business coach. I have been helping people to achieve financial freedom early in life by assessing their financial status. Once we assess where you are in life and what you want to become in life, you have a clear defined purpose and goal of becoming financially independent. Then we work with you to develop the path of growing over a period of 3 to 5 years to make you financially independent. I have been working with United Nations in different countries, including South Sudan, Somalia, and Iraq. As a representative of United Nations in three countries, I have been dealing with people and projects. We construct projects as per the food safety and security requirement of these countries. While we welcome to Surbhi Pandey. Surbhi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are we live? It's already started.
Yes, yes. Now we are live.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank
So
you.
Surbhi, I was explaining to audience about our book
Yeah,
and GRAIL. It is
right,
a anthology of purpose for 40 authors.
right.
So we welcome Surbhi Pandey for this interview. She is one of the author of this book, GRAIL.
Thank you. Thank you so
How are
much.
you, Surbhi, today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I'm also fine. So
Wonderful.
let me introduce the Surbhi before we proceed to interview that Surbhi is a theater artist, performed more than 100 shows on stage. Wow. Learned Kathak, performed it, television actor, main lead actor for DD National serial Collector Babu.
Bahu.
Then did
Yeah.
Bahu.
Bahu. Yeah.
Then did story Sony TV, colors, shows, short films, etc. Been assistant director, associate director, wrote some scripts for ads. I think it is better instead of I read, let us learn and listen from the house of the source. Surbi, you explain us about your journey, about your program, and how you are helping people in your life.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for taking an initiative and taking this towards a purpose, because a lot of times people are clueless about what they want to do in their life. So it's a wonderful initiative that you started. So basically, about me, I started my journey as a actor and learned Kathak as well. I was always passionate about dancing. Then, that got me into theater and acting and performing on stage. I had the opportunity to, share the stage with Tom Alter as well. He's no more, but he's been a great artist. Very down to earth, very humble, very genuine. And then, I did my, simultaneously I was doing my education. I did my graduation in sociology. Then I decided to go to Mumbai to explore more. Then gave a couple of auditions, because acting as a field has its own challenges, and so many experiences I had while being an actor, while on that path. It wasn't easy, but I'm very grateful that I was able to be one of the lead actors of the show Collector Bahu, which is on DD National. So that was there. Then I did a show. I did couple of shows for Sony and Colors and all of that. Then I had an interest in direction as well, because I had this curiosity kind of a thing, you can say, that I want to explore more. So what goes behind the camera and all of that. So started, learning from on the set. Direction came in, associate direction, you know, started happening, and then writing scripts. I could understand what is screenplay, how do you write the script. I wanted to learn basically, and then also had this great opportunity to be voiceover artist. So I attended some workshops, and then I have given voices to various shows. I've worked with Netflix, Hotstar, and MX Player, several for documentaries, and there's this very popular show, I'll tell you, which comes on Hotstar. The series name is Hanuman. So
Yes, yes.
I'm so grateful that they selected my voice for Sita. So
Wow.
that's so special for me, and it's one of the most popular shows also. So that was there, and then the other journey started when COVID happened, and I came to Noida, and a couple of things impacted me that made me realize that I really need to work on my mind and my life. So that gave me a purpose, because there was a time when I was not in a good state. So that got me into life coaching, and then writing a book on confidence itself, because I was the one who lost confidence. So it was a different journey altogether of discovering myself, and becoming more aware, and got into coaching, and started conducting programs, and then had the opportunity to be a TEDx speaker. And I had never ever imagined that I would be a TEDx speaker. There's still a long way to go, but in a nutshell, I can say that I'm on a mission to help people live a life of purpose and happiness, because I know what exactly happens when a person is not in a good state. I've been through it, so I just want to help people. I'm just a channel, and it's all which is coming from above. And yes, so through those things, I'm taking sessions and workshops. It's like it's a journey, it's an experience that to discover. So that's, I think, that's what I feel. So thank you so much for.
Wow. Surbhi, I must say that by looking at you, I can never imagine that you have done so much work in early age of your life. So when did you started first appearance on like any of the shows, like Collector Bahu or something, which was done first?
Collector Bahu on DD National was not my first show actually. I remember I was in fourth standard when I had gone for this boogie woogie thing. So
Wow.
there used to be a show which used to come on, I think, Colors. That show was Boogie Woogie. So I had
Boogie
auditioned
Woogie.
for.
Yes, I know. I remember.
There used to be three judges: Javed Jafri and
Yes, yes,
Ravi
yes.
Meher.
Very well. I have
So
seen those shows.
yeah, so I was in fourth, I guess, very very small. I had given lot of auditions, but one audition I was able to crack, and I mean it was a great experience for me, because that time Legend of Bhagat Singh was also released, so the
Wow.
entire team of that film was also there. So I went. I
Oh,
was the
okay.
semi-finalist. So that was the first time that I came on television, I
Wow.
can say.
So in Woogie Woogie, it was a dance show.
Yes, yes. I had danced on Koi Kahe Kehta Rahe. It was a Western dance.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
I did Western dance. Then
So
later,
at that time, you were must be 9 or 10 years old.
yes, I think I was in, yeah, fourth, fourth standard.
9 years. That means Indian standard 5 plus 4 is 9 years around. Wow. So we really are meeting a personality who has been starting his her journey from. So like at your age, most of the young girls and boys start thinking that they should go for audition and start their journey towards film career. And many of them comes from everywhere to Bombay to fulfill their dreams. So you are so lucky that you were able to start at 9 years of age by already appearing in a TV show and also becoming semi-finalist for that show. So
And I
it's
think
really great achievement at your age.
Thank you so much. I think I would say definitely I gave a lot of auditions, and it could not have been possible without the support of my parents, my teacher. I basically learned from Kashina Rishi. She was my first dance teacher, and I would always acknowledge her for everything. So she taught me all those steps, and she always encouraged me. My mom was always there, my dad. So everybody, they have supported me, and definitely after a lot of rejections, I was able to be there. In fact, I remember I had a sprain also in my feet.
Wow.
So I was applying the Volini and all of that. So,
So
and
it was Bombay or it was Delhi?
okay, so it was. I went to Mumbai also. I went to
Okay.
Noida also.
Okay.
But the audition and the show, everything was in Noida. Yeah,
Noida. So you were staying in Noida and show was in Noida.
yeah. I think it was in Film City.
Okay. Okay.
I
Very
was I
nice.
was living in Faridabad that time. Now,
Oh.
like I've been living in Noida for I think around 2.5 years. But that time we were living in Faridabad when my mom was posted in NTPC Faridabad.
Wow. So you are really inspiration for many young generation that it is not only starting, you can start somewhere and you will end up in many more ventures.
It's a journey, isn't it?
So how did you decided to move from movies to or these shows to direction? You did some course or you were just learning and doing?
I did. I think I'll be very honest. It was on field. I learned.
Oh,
It was all the all the mistakes that I did very initially that I started learning. I did not do any kind of a course from a specific school where you enroll yourself in a direction course. I had an interest and I had the opportunity to assist some of the good directors. So all the learnings came from the set itself. Like film ka set hai, and the task was given, the writing and working was happening. So I learned from there itself. While working, I was learning. So yeah,
wow. So great, Surbhi. I
thank
really admire, and even audience will be happy that they have seen a journey of upcoming actors and director.
you. Now I'm into a different field, but yeah, that
It's okay.
videos and
Life is
acting
still
has always
you,
been so
means you are always moving up. So for sure you will utilize all your skills you have learned in acting as well as in directions to help more to society. So
absolutely,
purpose is
that's
to help
without intent.
society.
Yes, very rightly you said. Purpose is to help.
So this brings me to one more question. I think you are a different personality, so my question should also be different. So why you changed from direction to like now what you are doing is a very different thing. What prompted you to change?
Hmm. So you know what? I think in everyone's life there comes a point where you realize that your life has a different purpose. So it was a series of events that happened in my life which made me feel that there is something bigger that I can do. Maybe, that comes from the inner calling that, I'm meant for something else because whatever is happening around me was not in congruence. So, although I loved it, but I wanted to do something else because I was not in a good state of mind. There were a couple of things that happened in my life when that helped me. I think that is the best part which happened. So I'll be grateful to all the challenges that took me to such a path which helped me to reprogram my mind that can help others also. So I think it was a inner calling. It was some spiritual guidance. It was some kind of an indication that you can say that I wanted to do this. Yeah,
So, in not just for a question, it was not parents who advised you to change direction. It was coming from some different Almighty or God that you should change this direction.
I think the people around you also. create a
Effect.
effect. And I think I would say my parents have been very supportive. So yeah, they completely understood, and I was not in that good phase of my life, I would repeat, because that is the truth. And so it was important for me to put myself in a place where I can move on in life. So I think whatever happened, it was for the best thing.
Uh, and if you get chance again in life to go to some very good serial of this color TV, or so, would you prefer to change again, or you will adopt in addition to what you are doing?
I will try to manage both,
Both.
because
Very good.
I have love for acting. I love to create videos. If you ask me to get up at the middle of the night and make a video or something, I would love to do it. If it's genuine, if it's good project, and if it has a true intention, why not? I would
Why
definitely
not?
love to do.
Very true. So, Surbi, this brings me to a question. You are talking about that purpose inside you had directed you to change.
Yes.
So, you also became part of Mental Resilience Mastery, a mastermind run
Yeah.
by Mr. David Nair.
Right.
And within that, we have this project of writing book on
Yeah.
purpose of life. So, how did you find change in your life after joining MRM and purpose of life?
Well, first of all, I never I didn't have an idea what MRM would do to me. And I can say that, my dad mentioned that he's a part of this mastermind, incredible mastermind headed by David Nair, and it's called Mental Resilience Master. I was like, what exactly it is? So then I thought to myself, ki I'll join. I've heard a lot, and it's great, and it's impacting people's lives. And I remember during that time, I was going through a challenge in my personal life, and I felt that I'll join it. And the day I joined, and the kind of vibe the entire mastermind group has, and the way David, as a mentor, takes care of everybody, the way he directs, and his entire mission of creating a heart shift, soul shift, mind shift in people's life created a major shift in myself. And then it got me to this basic question is, what is the real purpose of life? And then we started brainstorming. I started meeting so many like-minded people who are purpose driven. Imagine 74-year-old women talking about purpose, having the curiosity to understand how the social media works, having that enthusiasm, having that energy. So the entire mastermind group, this entire MRM, it created a major, phenomenal shift in my mindset, because I'm sure you would also agree with me that it's about what kind of people you surround yourself with. That
Correct.
creates a major impact. So MRM has definitely made me more resilient, made me more confident, and I never ever thought that I would be able to lead a team. I was given a task that I have to head a team. So all these tasks happening, it's an action-oriented group. Every single time you interact, there is a task which is given, and you are engaged. It's so amazing. It creates change, actual transformation. Somebody who's shy was not able to be confident in front of the camera. I've seen the changes. I've seen the journeys. I mean, every journey of each participant of MRM has been phenomenal. And also the drive about purpose. We all started talking about it, and then the whole drive happened, and let's write this book about purpose. Everybody's sharing their experiences, and everything, the way it has been put is, I think, great. In fact, when I started writing about my chapter, I realized that, oh my god, this happened and that happened and so many things happened, and then everything got me into purpose, because that's the only reason why I'm alive today. There was a time when I
Wow.
had no purpose, and now I see a different version of myself. And it's like you upgrade yourself, and it starts from here, it starts from your soul. So thanks to MRM for it.
Wow. So I can see Surbhi at the age of I think 25, 26, you have lived four lives. People stick to one profession or one thing and spend entire life on the same without even thinking whether they should change or not, whether they should upgrade themselves or not. And you have been upgrading to your profession every now and then and going to the next opportunity, next option, next opportunity, next option. So you are born four time already, and you have still long life to go. I don't know how many times you will reborn. And this is really very interesting phenomena in life. If you don't think to change, nobody will ask you to change. So
Starts from you.
might be that I know similar to your career, Tabassum started also in films very early in life.
Mm.
I think she was blessed with some childhood with Sachin. I think Sachin and Tabassum has played child roles in many films,
Yeah.
and they continued up to the age of like 24, 25 in movies. But after that, they did not came. So you already took care of that situation. So that situation should not arise. So you should go to the next. So you continuously attach with the roles. Then you attach to direction. Now you are attached to helping people to serve society.
Yeah,
And
I think that's some when you don't have any option, you have to make sure that what can I do next? When you do
yes,
not want to get stuck, it just comes from some source. All thanks to God.
wow, really, we all are happy that God is helping us to change, but we are thinking of change in our life, and God is helping us to do that.
Yes,
So, Surbi, with this, like this summit is on purpose, success, and financial freedom.
right.
So, I will ask you one different question: that did you ever feel that finance is a constraint on your desires and dreams?
Well, I'll be very honest. Initially, when you are a child, there are a lot of conditioning that happens in your surroundings. So definitely, there were several points in my life where I did feel ki there is a lot of financial constraint. I don't think that I'll be able to do and all of that. So there were certain codes which had to be changed. There were certain beliefs that had to be changed into empowering ones. So yeah, definitely I had that phase. But yeah, it you always look at the other side as well. So yeah, this is what I want to say.
So, means you are saying if you would have like more money, you limited some of your desires because of money.
Earlier, I used to do that, but now
Not now.
my entire conversation with myself, my entire relationship with money has changed because I
Wow.
started thinking in a different way. I started believing in a different way. It's about, creative visualization and all these things that I've learned, and I got aware of it. So that limited mind has changed into that limitless mind where there is so
Wow.
much of possibility, where there is abundance. So when you open that door of abundance, there is so much thing that is flowing in your way. It's just about you being open to it. Like, you being open to the universe. So now I don't feel that there is any kind of constraint. You can always do it. You become that person and then you get things automatically. It's like money comes to me easily and effortlessly. It's about the conversations that you have in your own mind and you start manifesting.
Very true. So, Surbi, that the way you have explained that it was not a limitation, but it opened up unlimited opportunities with you. So you never thought that money is a problem. You kept on changing and chasing your dreams, and you have never left them. You have always been able to follow. So this is what we teach in financial independence, that it is there's no need to hold your dreams and desires. So what we tell them is to budget and plan their dreams and desires onto the paper, so that you know what you need, and you know what you need and how much money is required for that. So when you bring your plans onto the paper, you discuss it with you, your friends, your mentors, and then if your desire is strong enough, you will find ways to find and fulfill those dreams. So there's no need to limit your dreams, but you should be expanding your dreams and making plans out of dreams and bring it on papers, and God willing, somebody will come to help you to fulfill those dreams. So this is what we teach in financial freedom to everyone, that if you have a purpose of clear serving society and doing what you wanted to do, you are doing something which is pushing you to get up early in the morning and go for doing that, and you are achieving, progressing towards your purpose. So financial freedom will automatically come along with the journey of purpose, and success is the byproduct.
Yes, I
So
think
purpose drives your financial freedom, and financial freedom and purpose both drives your success.
absolutely right. Absolutely right what you said.
So with this, Surbhi, I think what we uh, see that you have already been serving to society. Which section of society you are serving, or you are planning to serve?
Uh, Youngsters, because people need that. Lot of youngsters, they really don't know why they are doing what they are doing. So it's important to bring that awareness. Important to have that mindfulness. It's important to have that kind of grounding. Because if your foundation is strong enough, then you can do anything. There is nothing which is, impossible in your life. If you have, as you rightly mentioned about financial freedom and purpose, if you have a strong purpose within you, then you will become that character, and you have that attitude in your mind, whatever it takes, you will write down your goals, you will write down your purpose, you will actually take actions. You will not just be a person who would just, have wishful thinking. You would actually make, actions towards it, and then money is a byproduct. Success is something which will always happen.
Follow.
It's a journey. There will be ups, there will be downs, there will be lot of learning. You might go broke, you might not have money, but then you learn from the mistakes and then you keep going. So it's like that. So
Correct.
it's about that strong purpose that drives you, and then automatically, as you mentioned, you will meet certain people who will help you, who will also be a support to you. You will have that kind of tribe around you.
So I was asking last question from you, which was on you are successful in life, and what are the two three key points which you will give as a guidance to the youngsters? I know in India, this dream of becoming hero heroines is too large. So, what kind of advice you want to give to your audience so that that can be helpful, practical advice to them in life?
I think, what advice it can be. See, it's important to have the right, it's important to have the intention. First of all, they have to understand what is the intention of the day. When their intention is pure, when their intention is clear, and they have faith and they surrender to the higher energy, then with that kind of mindset, anything is possible. But you have to be very clear with the intention, with the purpose of doing what you're doing, why you're doing. Because karma is something that nobody can cheat. You are going to face every single thing in life. So it's important to have that kind of awareness. And with that, you don't give up in life. You become a warrior, you become a magician, you become a king, you become a queen, you become a magnet. And then there is nothing which you cannot do. You can do. So this is what I want to say, that just keep going, keep taking actions, and anything is possible. It's about time, it's about your mindset, and it's about things when they have to happen, they have to happen, but you make it happen. So it's a
Correct.
journey.
Correct.
It's a journey. Life is not a destination that you have to go to this particular place. It's a journey that teaches you so much. While traveling, you experience so many things. It's about that experience that you live and you're grateful for. So have that kind of openness in your heart. Be wild, be crazy, try everything, and then you know just don't give up in life. That's something which is extremely important.
Wow. So, Surbhi, really, it was time worth spending with you. And I don't know when half an hour has passed.
Yeah,
And
30 minutes.
anything which starts also comes to an end.
Sure.
So, I will advise my audience that we are the author. I am conducting an interview on this Purpose Success Summit for Achieving Financial Freedom in Life. So this is all about 40 authors who have been part of mental resilience mastery. This is a mastermind in which we help people to build up their technical skills as well as mindset. So mindset shift and develop your technical skills. And there is a project within the MRM is GRAIL, in which 40 authors, all members of the mastermind, has written created this book which is about their journey of life as well as their purpose of life. So everyone has written 1500 words for their journey and their life and their purpose of life, why they do what they do. And this book is available on Notion Press, Flipkart, and Amazon online, and you can buy it from anywhere in the world and read this book. It will help you to define your purpose of life, and also you will be able to succeed in life and become financially independent. So that was the purpose of this summit. And also, in addition to, when you buy this book, you get two bonuses. One is you get 2 days, two sessions of mental resilience mastery mastermind to join, come and feel what we are doing there. And also you get access to 6 days of fire to wire sessions, which is a program offshoot of MRM, in which we are building habits of members who are attending that program. So those habits can change your life, increase your productivity, improve your relationship, improve your health, all kind of segments of society and what we are trying to achieve there. In addition to this, you also get, when you buy this book, network access to MRM members. So we have a Facebook group of MRM members. So those who attend the MRM session, they becomes part of the Facebook group also. So this Facebook group is live and active, and all members are contributing to help each other by creating posts, by creating stories, by creating reels on all your personal development. So this is one platform where you can consider that your all requirements of personal development will be met. So we highly encourage you to go and buy this book and join our community. And once you change your environment, your friends will change. When your friends will change, your life will change. So
Beautiful.
thank you, Surbhi, for your valuable time and contribution. It will
Thank you
go a
so much.
long way.
Thank you so much, Rajiv ji. And I would also say that, get this book, Grail, Tick Your Life Right with Purpose. You will experience something beyond your imagination. Being able to be a part of mental resilience mastery, or mental resilience mastermind group, it's going to change your life. Get this book. It's available, and you know the bonuses which are there. It will change your life, guys. So, thank you so much for.
In addition to this, I will say that when you buy the book, all profit of the book goes to a two charity institutions on
Yeah.
education as well as children. So this money is not going to the pockets of authors. This money is going to the charity. So all authors are contributing their time and skills to develop this book, and then all proceeds goes to charity. So you are, in a direct way or indirect way, getting your growth and helping to help those charity institutions also, directly or indirectly, with us.
I think it's
Thank
a
you very
very
much for your time and efforts. We have a nice day.
thank
Bharat
you.
Mata ki jai.
Bharat Mata ki jai.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much.